Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Jamie Springman. I'm an independent designer with Couture, and you guys are watching my business page. I'm going to quickly send this over to my VIP group. If you are not a designer and you would love to be in the VIP group, comment VIP below and I'll get you guys over there. There's so much I can do that's different on my VIP group that I cannot do here because of it being a closed private group. So please, if you want to get in on some of the fun stuff, join the VIP group. Hello everybody popping on. Sometimes I can see comments, guys, sometimes I can't. I'm not trying to ignore you, and I will answer questions at the end if I have to, but it has been a great day for me today. Today is the 22nd, right? Is today the 22nd? Oh my goodness, guys. Today's the 22nd. And I actually went to a local artist studio here in Lexington today to look at renting a studio space. And it is the coolest vibe I've ever seen and gotten from a place. It was really cool. The building is historic, and I just love historic buildings anyway, so it was really cool. And today is Watts of Love Wednesday, which is even better because Watts of Love is our nonprofit that we have teamed up with to help give lights to those who are in third world countries, or even people who have been have lost electricity due to storms and stuff like that. Watts of Love is super awesome. So there's 3 different ways you can give to Watts of Love. You can round up with Watts of Love, which I always encourage everybody rounds up with Watts of Love. I'm one of those people that loves to see an even number, not 29, 59. I like to see or 30, you know, so I always round up with Watts of Love. Every penny helps. $50 buys one of their lights, and you can also buy a Watts of Love transfer. Our Watts of Love transfer, every $2 of that goes directly to Watts of Love. Or you can do a donation. We have $1, $5, $10, $25, and $50. And then you can go up from there by adding more into it. And I got to go to a Watts of Love event that the actual creator of Watts of Love invited us to her vacation home. And there were so many designers that got to go, and I was one of those lucky people. And I was so blessed to sit there and listen to the stories of how just a single light changed so many lives. It's pretty awesome. So if you don't know anything about Watts of Love, go to wattsoflove.org and look at it. It's amazing. And we have some really cool stuff on our talk site too. We have a book, and the book, every time I read it, I cry. So I just always read it with tissues nearby. But today we are going to do a design, and it is actually the Try Me kit that is available right now. It's here, Love Knows No End, and we're going to do it on the pallet board because that's what it comes with. This pallet board is getting ready to retire, so that's really cool and exclusive. And we're going to just use the colors that come in the kit. The kit comes with our paste packets, which are like this. These are my jars, so I'm just going to use the jars. And then it comes with black velvet and rose gold, shimmer rose gold, which is really cool. So I'm going to move you guys down real quick. Any questions you guys have about anything, Watts of Love, or even what I do, or Club Couture, or anything like that, please reach out. I love to talk to people about Club and about Watts of Love, and even about Couture. Even if you don't even know what Couture is and you just want a little bit more information, I am here to help. Now let me see, I can't get this out of the box. That's fun. Okay, so this is our tiny palette board. This is our 5x7 palette. So you can sand this down, paint it, stain it, whatever you want to do. We're going to keep it white. I am going to wax it. Our wax is available, and I will put a cart link on how to get all of these goodies. So you can just click on that cart link. Now with a cart link, you can add to or take away. So don't feel like you have to get every single thing if you don't want every single thing. Okay? Just know that. And you always want to go with the grain of the wood when you're waxing. Some people recommend that you sand it slightly and then wax it. I don't do that. But you can if you want to, if that's something you want to do. I just always wax it and let it sit for just a minute, and then I'll buff it out with our little waxing buffer, which came out this year. It almost looks like our mini, like a mini fuzzing cloth, except it's microfiber on both sides. Our fuzzing cloth is dual purpose too. It's microfiber on this side and terry cloth on this side. So the terry cloth side is for fuzzing. Now, if you were going to do this project, let's just say, okay, you got this kit and you're like, you know, I would love this on a shirt. You can take the same transfer and put it on a shirt. Okay, so our transfers are reusable age 12 times, plus they're reusable between paste and ink. And on the back is all your care instructions. It tells you all of the care instructions, which is super cool. So I always recommend everybody keeps their packaging and their backer sheets. And I always write on the back of mine just so I know what the name of the transfer is. And it does tell you the name of the transfer back here on the back. Or you can even give it your own name. If you would like love or something like that. Now we have a few that say love, so I'm not going to do that. But I always do a top and I always do a dash mark. One, so I know how it goes back on its backer sheet. And two, so I know how many uses I get out of it. So I'm going to get this peeled off here. And you're just going to peel it off just like that. Now, bigger ones, if you're afraid that it's going to stick together, don't panic if it does. Get it under some water, slowly pull it apart. If you are trying to get it off its backer sheet, you can flip it over and pull the backer sheet off that way. You can even do that with the littler ones if it makes you feel better, okay? So the more silk screen there is, which is what makes this project pop, the less fuzzing it needs. I like to fuzz mine quite a bit. There are some designers and some other customers who don't fuzz theirs as much. It's just a personal preference. I feel it, and if it's like still super sticky, I'm like, maybe a couple more times on the fuzzing cloth. So I'm gonna set the fuzzing cloth over here on the side, and I'm just gonna stick that sticky side up, and then we're gonna buff this. I always use the side with the tag to buff it, just so I know, okay, that's the buffing side. Okay, and that is ready to go. So we're just gonna put this little transfer right on here. And what's really kind of cool is there's these nail holes. You can see them. You can use that for kind of just eyeballing it, figuring out where you want to go. And looking at it, and I'm noticing the actual transfer itself is actually cut kind of crooked because these are cut individually. So don't always go off of the transfer, go off of the wording or the design. And that looks pretty close to the center to me. But I guess the here would be centered on that board. That would look maybe just a little bit better there. Okay, that looks more centered to me. I always look at it and see, okay, it looks centered. So, okay, so we're gonna do love in the rose gold. So all the rest of this is gonna be black velvet. Now the black velvet, hi Shani. The black velvet is going to stain this surface. It's going to stain this, the teal. It might even stain the silk screen. As long as there's no debris in it, you are fine. Don't panic. Don't freak out. It will be perfectly fine. As long as there's no debris, you can reuse it over and over and over and over. Okay? So we're going to do the black velvet first, which this is black velvet. I do mix my paste up because it's just like paint. You want to mix it up before you paint. So I always just do that. And then we'll pull it. And then we'll lay it back down and do the rose gold. That's what we call a pull and chalk method. Now I do it pretty quickly, so sometimes I don't even pull it. I just go really fast. But when you're starting out and you're getting the technique down, which guys, it's just as easy as buttering bread. I promise you guys, it is that simple. So when you go to do that, if you're like, oh no, it's gonna dry in that silk screen, just go ahead and pull it up. Okay? And then just kind of drop it down. And then pull it back up. Now you could always pull it completely off and then line it back up. That's not as easy. So I'm just gonna drop it back down. I'm just gonna push down right here where we're gonna go again. And there's the rose gold. I absolutely love this one. It's so beautiful. I love all of our shimmers, and the shimmers are really cool to work with because they take a little bit longer to dry. So you don't have to work as fast. And we do have some shimmers in ink too. We have gold and silver. I'm not a huge gold fan, but guys, I love all of our shimmers. I really do. People ask me that all the time. Do you really like them? I do. I like them. There's a time and place for gold, like around the holidays. New Year's works really good for that. And then I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to also show you guys today on how to clean your transfer. And we're going to get this dried real quick. And I'm going to show you guys, because I haven't showed you guys in a while. This is super, super cute. I love this one. This would be really cute for somebody who just got a home, or for someone who is just getting married. I know wedding season's coming up, or is up on us. So that's super cool. So there is this cute little design, and it can sit on a shelf, or you could even put a hook on the back and you can hang it up, or maybe even like a hook right here so it, you know, it sits on that hook. You can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna move this up just ever so slightly so I can see you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to use the fuzzing cloth. I know this is such a pretty fuzzing cloth. It's never been used to clean, but we're gonna clean with it today. So let me go and grab a board eraser. Just a second. This is a used board eraser, but it has lots and lots and lots of life in it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay the sticky side up first. This fuzzing cloth will wash in the laundry. I'm just gonna spray it with some water. I don't have any running water in here because this is an old bedroom. But you can do this in the sink too. I have a wash basin over here that I use. But I'm not gonna move the camera all the way over there to show you guys. So, you flip it back over. I know you can see it. You flip it back over, and you're gonna spray it again. This is our misting bottle. Now you can use regular, or you can take it over to the sink and clean it. So what I'm talking about with the dyeing it, you'll see in just a second. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that it's all of the debris is out of that silk screen. I don't want any debris in there. So I'm also gonna wet this down. You can see that it's not completely done. There we go, that's better. Okay, so you can see obviously this has dyed the teal. That black has dyed the teal. You see that? It has dyed it. But look guys, you can see right back through that. See, there's nothing in that. You always want to wash the back one more time. Okay? Just to get the debris that came through when you were washing off. If you're afraid that the stickiness is not as sticky, you guys can use like a Lysol wipe, Clorox wipe, any antibacterial wipe. Do not, and I repeat, do not use baby wipes because that will eat the stickiness off of your transfer and your transfer will be done. Okay? So, ta-da! It is done. It is clean. But see how it's stained? It's fine. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this pretty quick. I'm going to just dry this. I don't recommend anybody does this. I always let it sit sticky side up and dry. But for today's demo purposes. And then this can go right into the laundry. You guys can even do like, if you really wanted to, you could just do a little bit of, I don't spray and wash them. I don't do any of that stuff. I just throw them in the laundry and they're good to go. I have some that are so stained up that, see how it's sticky again, that are so bad that you would think that they would bleed out, but they don't. So it's still sticky. So if it wasn't sticky, I'd take the Lysol wipe and I would wipe it down, but I'm just gonna stick it right back on its backer sheet. I like to line it up as much as I can. sometimes I use my fingers to hold it up underneath. There, it's back on its backer sheet. Super easy. There's no bubbles in it. And then back into its packaging. And it's ready to use again and again. Super easy, guys. It does not take a lot. And like I said, you can wash this in the sink. I like to take my bigger ones. Sometimes I'll put them in my double-sided sink and I'll like lay them over the center and I'll wash them that way. And it works just as fine. And I'm also going to show you guys how I clean my little squeegees, because these are also reusable. So I take baby wipes. They're 99% water. Like I said, I don't have water in here. But you can wash them right underneath the sink too, the faucet. Just wipe them off. And then look, they're ready to go again. No chalk still left on them. Now some of them, like, they'll get some chalk into that little circle, but it's okay. It's not gonna do anything to your paste or anything like that. We have mini squeegees, which that's what these are. We have multi-tool, which has got a tinier squeegee, and then detail tool's got an even tinier one. And then we have a small squeegee, and then we have a handheld squeegee. So we have lots of squeegees, and they are all reusable. So thank you guys so much for being on here with me today. Let me move this up again so you guys can see. Or I can see you, is what I'm meaning. And you guys have a great day. I will see you here tomorrow for another demo. I do not go live on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays, but I do post videos and I am always around to answer any questions. So if you guys have any questions about anything, our subscription box is called Club Couture. If you want to know more about that, you can comment Club below. If you want to get into the VIP page, comment VIP below. And then if you want to know more what I do right now, currently our kit is on sale from $99 to $59, but we also have another kit that's $19. The kit that's $19.99 does not have any product with it. It's just your business kit. And it's got your Couture logo and stuff like that. The other one is a full kit and it's $59 currently right now. So it's on sale only for the month of June. So if you've been thinking about wanting to join, or you know somebody who's really crafty and would love to join and get the designer discount and all of the perks that come with being a designer, please send them my way. And you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you all later. All right, guys. Bye.